Patrick Gauen graduated from Collinsville High School in 1968. During his years at CHS, he worked on the student newspaper, the Morning Bulletin staff, and twice reached the Illinois state finals on the debate team. Those experiences led to the career path Pat would choose to follow.
We put together a debate team that in our 3 years in high school, we went to the state finals, we went through regional sectionals to the state finals, our second and third years both. Didn't win the state, but got to state both times. And we were very proud of that. And it taught me a lot about critical thinking, about seeing multiple sides of an issue, about being able to present arguments sometimes that you might not agree with, and sort of gave me a desire to use that somehow. At the same time, I applied to the high school newspaper. First year I applied, I was rejected. Second year I applied, I was rejected. Third year I applied, I was accepted. My friend Karen Earhart was the editor and actually kind of recruited me. And I wasn't really interested in journalism as a career, but it's fun.
Following graduation, Pat studied at Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. At SIUE, he became a student journalist for the campus student newspaper, The Alestle. He wrote for the paper from 1968 to 1970 and became The Alestle's managing editor in his second year on staff. In 1969, while still a college student, Gauen applied for a job at the Collinsville Herald. Carl Monroe, editor, president, and publisher of the Herald, decided to hire Pat as a part-time reporter. In 1970, Gauen was also assigned to the role of full-time photographer for the Herald. Pat went on to spend 8 years honing his craft at the Collinsville newspaper. This experience would mark the beginning of his professional career as a reporter, photographer, columnist, and editor. Gauen left the Collinsville Herald in 1978 to become a reporter for the St. Louis Globe-Democrat, rising to become its managing editor in 1984. In 1985, Pat moved to the St. Louis Post-Dispatch, where he worked as a reporter, columnist, and political correspondent for 32 years. He also served as the editor of the Public Safety Reporters, who specialized in covering police, courts, fire rescue, disasters, and personal safety issues. Pat's final column appeared in the Post-Dispatch in 2018. In addition to his long career as a newspaperman, Pat was a columnist for the University of Illinois political magazine, Illinois Issues. He also appeared weekly on a cable TV regional public affairs show called Metro Talk, edited books for various authors, and taught a journalism class at Washington University for 10 years. Journalism provided experiences for Gauen that ranged from lunch with a president in the White House to witnessing an execution. He piloted a Goodyear blimp and flew at 7 Gs in a combat aircraft. He covered national political conventions, moderated political debates, and spent 7 months riding with a St. Louis Fire Department heavy rescue squad for a magazine story. His work at the St. Louis Post-Dispatch earned him a Pulitzer Prize nomination. He has won various awards from the Illinois Press Association, United Press International, the Illinois State Medical Society, the Missouri Association for Social Welfare, the Bar Association Magazine of Metropolitan St. Louis, and more.